LeBron with a screen on Lawson. Wheeler the pass to LeBron. From the arc. Can't get it to go. So Houston will take it the other way. Saturday was a great victory for them.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. Seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
That's good.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Love can't hit.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Wheeler the pass to Smith. Rejected by Hines. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Rudy Gay's checked in for Mozgov. The Rockets also changing it up. Monty Eunice is checked in for Stoudemire. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Ty Lawson. And another miss by Cleveland. Rockets have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooter to get this game underway. Harden's shot is good.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Wheeler the pass to Gay. They set the pick. LeBron outside. High arcing shot.
Boy, he blew the easy two by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution. Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard. And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of his position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And a wide open look for Freak. Drills the three-pointer. Freak's got 7 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's James. Back to Love. Shot clock at 6. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Rockets leading by 9. Freak with it. Gay picks him up defensively. And some nice passing there by Houston. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Chris Anderson is checked in for Love. Villanueva comes in for LeBron. And it's Brown in for Smith. The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Just a fantastic game for Freak. He already has 8 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
And so here's Cleveland. 11-point game. Pass to Brown. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Beverly dishes to Freak. And Beverly kicks to Freak. And he gets the bucket. Freak's got 11.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away.
And, of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous leadership. Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And, Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Charlie Villanueva out there with Chris Anderson. Then there's Brown. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Wheeler in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers got the job done. He finished with 39 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. Houston making a switch. Moniunas is checked in. From the floor. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Wheeler defended by Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. Gay passes to Villanueva. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Azili.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Hines. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Anderson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Brown in for Smith. Well, Cleveland shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Here's Wheeler. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A dominating first. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
And, you know, they have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's been drawing.
And so in the game for the Rockets, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Freak is out there with Stoudemire, and it's Lawson in at the point. And now it's Lawson running. He can go all the way.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
It's LeBron with the drive. Can't cash in from the high post. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Hines. That 3 off the mark.
And he's such a spotty shooter. You don't necessarily want to trust him on those kinds of shots.
Back to LeBron. 6 to shoot. No one near him. And yes, sir, that one drops.
I mean, no one really near him, but still he's able to knock down the off-balance shot.
To the left wing. Here's Hines, and he goes in for the dunk.
And, guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G.A., they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Big-time play at the basket right there.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep
a moment to check in with Doris.
Slow down inside.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. He preached patient offense and encouraged his guys to use the shot clock. He wants his guys to be deliberate. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. James wide open. They get the rebound. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. That one is no good. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Lawson. Lawson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Wheeler, the pass to LeBron. There's the pick. All sorts of time. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. James has got 6. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak, number 1. And, of course, LeBron James.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot, he'll go to the free throw line. So it'll be James Harden shooting. J.R. Smith picks one up. For Houston, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
What a performance for Harden here. He has 12 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
Love hits it from about 6 feet away. Love's got 6 points.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Freak kicks to Ariza. And some nice passing there by Houston. And that one's good. Freak.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Wheeler, Lawson defending. Wheeler, the pass to James. In the corner, Smith with it. Beyond the arc. The shot is off. Harden with the defensive effort. Rockets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Freak with it. He's picked up by James. Harden kicks to Freak. Good D from Love.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Picked by Mozgov. Love dishes to LeBron. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And that one's good. And that's now 8 points for Ariza. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Smith against Harden. The drive by Smith. Here's Love, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
Both teams will make substitutions, and so he makes both from the line.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Rockets have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And stolen by Love. Beverly against Gay. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Houston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Over to the wing. Here's Hines. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
It's Brown with the drive. Here's Love. He makes the Johnny from the left block. Love's got 10 points in the game.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious. Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Prince in the corner. Back to Love. And the three off target. Beverly. The shot is off. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Houston with a big group substitution here. Freaks checked in for Azili. Riza comes in for Brewer. James Harden, he's checked in for Marcus Thornton. And it's Lawson in for Patrick Beverly. They've got Mozgov. Rudy Gay is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Chris Anderson. And it's Love in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Kicks it to Mozgov. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And he makes the first.
Check out the game for Mozgov. He has 8 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. Brown comes in for Kevin Love. And a switch here also for Houston. Stoudemire's checked in.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
It's Anderson with the drive. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Shoots from the corner, and Freak gets it to go on the assist by Lawson. Lawson's got assist number 8 now on the night. Picked by Mozgov. Smith against Harden from outside the arc. Nice shot by Smith.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Pass to Brown. 2 minutes. Back to Smith for 3. And it's Smith again missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Gay comes over with a double team. Ariza goes in. Here's Hines, and Houston again with the bucket.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Lawson against Brown. Anderson kicks to Smith. Anderson a screen on Hart. Shoots from the high post. Offensive rebound.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch, and I think it's made the difference in the game. I mean, they've actually done a great job on the board.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Rockets.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Smith against Harden. Anderson a screen on Harden. Takes a 3. And it's Smith missing.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the first one at the line is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Beverly, the pass to Hines. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
Oh, and they've done it. The Houston Rockets are the new NBA champions. just tremendous. What a moment it is right now to see the team who played so well together enjoying, Clark, this NBA championship moment.
Well, Kevin, it's awesome to be here to witness what happened tonight.
And seeing this team come together over the course of the season and on into the playoffs, what a joy. I mean, there is no better champion the league could have asked for.
And a pleasure here at 2K Sports to be with you all season long. Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
I just want to be the best player I can be.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we can with Jordan Clarkson, take a dive into my team with Rob from Bros Gaming, and of course have some VC for you with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson, and trick-or-treating door-to-door with me tonight are Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Happy Halloween, everybody. It's very
Trick-or-treat, give me something good to eat.
Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Sacramento Kings. Looking at the Kings, they're excited to be back out on the floor for game number 1 of the season, and I don't think anyone has doubts that they want to send a strong message tonight and tip off the new season with a win. And the ghouls and goblins are out as we're hosting here on Halloween night. Oh, that is very scary, Shaq. I see you decided not to dress for the occasion.
Well, when you're 7 feet and as sexy as I am, you don't need a costume. Plus, I took my kids trick-or-treating before I came here. Ernie, father duties.
Wow. I just remember the worst trick that I ever got in the bag.
Trick in the
on
bag?
Trick-or-treat. Yeah, the worst.
Trick in the bag.
The worst trick in the bag I've ever got. I opened up the candy thinking it was going to be filled with all kinds of great things. I opened it up and worms were inside.
Oh, that's horrible. That's
awesome.
a horrible story.
That's awesome.
That's a
Did you eat
terrible
them?
story.
It was horrible.
It's a very sad
It
story.
was hard. It was a trick in the bag.
What was your best costume?
My best costume probably when I was an adult. I came, me and my wife, Run DMC.
Oh.
I was Run. No, I was DMC. She was Run.
Yeah. How about you, Shaq? You never dress up for...
He's dressed for Halloween right now.
I'll give you a hint, Ernie. Oh,
What's that?
Chewbacca.
Oh. I didn't know that was Chewbacca's style.
Oh.
I'm going trick-or-treating again this year as Ryan Gosling.
Oh.
Nice.
That'll do it for now. Thanks for tuning in. I don't need a costume.
You mean Ryan Giesling?
The state capitol building aglow in the night air of Sacramento, California. Welcome, basketball fans. It's Halloween, and we've got a treat for you. It's the opening of the NBA season. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Battle in the Western Conference, the Sacramento crowd hoping to watch their Kings come out on top. This is the first they're seeing of Oklahoma City here. First game of the NBA's regular season for them. They were dominated last year, not a good matchup for them, going 1-3 in the season series.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
And, Greg, the first time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, Hines, he's in at power forward. Ellis is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant, and it's Bilal in at the 5. And that one's good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Outside jumper. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Yes, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat. A key concern for his side is how to keep Monte Ellis from running amok on their defense. He said there are very few players in the league who can take a sliver or a seam in a defense and turn it into 2 points as efficiently as Monte Ellis does. He said one step and he's at the rim. We have to move our feet as a unit or he'll get to the rim all game long. Guys?
There's always great to hear from you, Doris.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg. Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now here's Zeller. Collison kicks to Cousins. The kick out to Collison. Grant outside. And that time, also a missed shot.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
And he gets it to go.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
Zeller dishes to Cousins. Shoots from 12. No good off the front iron.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first miss. And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Collison. Sacramento again missing.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Baseline jumper. Can't get it to go. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Shumpert passes to Cousins. Collison gets a wide open look. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
Now here's Zeller, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. And Cousins gets it to go. Cousins has got his first basket of the night.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And it's Westbrook, that time on the assist by Durant. And it's 7 points for Russell Westbrook.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
There's the bucket. Good. Cousins has got his second bucket of the night.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback. They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical, dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. On the days when he gets going, he can be a huge contributor, and Coach is obviously hoping this is going to be one of those days. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Now, here's Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. The 3. That's good. The Thunder leading by 5. Screen by Ibaka. There's the pass to Hines. Feeds to Ibaka. Dishes it to Freak. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. And the shot is good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Now here's Freak. 6 points for him. Takes a 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Grant with the ball. Now Green defending. Screen by Jones. Jumper off the screen. And it's Freak with the rebound.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Clarkson. And that does it for the first quarter. Thunder lead by 8. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that inspiration and passion originated. Year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best?
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Hines, he's in at the 4 spot. Russell Westbrook out there with Ellis. Then it's Ibaka, and it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. Kicks it to Collison. And now Westbrook pushing it up. Nope.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. Second, the Thunder. The Kings, third.
Well, you can't turn back the clock, Kevin, but either of these teams would be happy to relive last year in terms of their effectiveness at taking the ball away from other teams. I mean, they were amongst the league leaders in pilfering from the opponents.
And the Kings making a change here. Zeller's checked in. Collison against Westbrook. Screen by Cousins. Long kicks to Cousins. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but looks like they're putting it together right now.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Talk about a terrific game for Freak. 10 points, and he's produced 6 points from the free throw line. That's nice work.
And, Clark, it'll definitely help their cause.
Shots good by Ellis.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, is really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
Collison, no good.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Freak kicks to Ellis. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now here's Collison. He has 5. Here's Law. Here's Cousins. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Cousins has got 8 points.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. Freak's got the lead up to 11 now for Oklahoma City.
Let's take a moment to check out Kevin Durant here. Great showing for him last season. 2nd in scoring, 7th in three-point field goal percentage. Around the rim, top 15 in field goal percentage.
And as you said, 2nd best scorer in the league. Man, I tell you what, just blowing up defensive schemes designed to keep him under control.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Akedia, guarded by Green. Grant gets a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Grant's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. They set the pick. Here's Payne outside for Durant. Green inside the three-point line, and Jones pulls it down.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Sacramento with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Pick by Zeller. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Akedia. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And Durant, here we go, hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Great adjustment to avoid the D. That's hard to stop.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Zeller setting the pick for Collison. Grant dishes to Jones. And the shot falls short this time.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
The Thunder leading by 12. Payne passes to Hines. It's stolen by Jones. Collison with it, guarded now by Durant. Here's Jones. Can't get it to go. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Collison's shot is good.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Freak kicks to Durant. To the middle. Here's Hines. Look at that.
Come on now. Let's Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Thunder up 11. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and he's the ringleader of their offense. And what we saw in that first half with his ability to keep everybody involved is the reason why they're playing well.
And that's just the thing. I mean, he knows how to share the sugar. He makes sure everybody gets a touch, and that keeps the offense balanced and productive.
Grant is out there with Zeller. Then there's Collison. Then there's Amon Shumpert. And it's Cousins in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Zeller dishes to Grant. Collison, the pass to Shumpert. Grant kicks to Collison. Back to Grant. Here's Cousins. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And the Thunder making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. The Kings trail by 12. Outside Collison. Screen by Grant, and it's Shumpert penetrating, and the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for the Kings. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Darren Collison. And Freak throws it down.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Shumpert dishes to Cousins. The shot is off. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Pushing it up. And it's Durant, that time on the assist from Monte Ellis. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
The three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Freak's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, let's take a look at how Oklahoma City ranked in the league last year. First in scoring, second in assists. And they were number 2 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. This team really prides itself on getting after the ball handler and attacking the ball on defense.
And when you score like these guys did last season, it gives you tremendous confidence. Just play solid defense and you can win games.
The Kings making a switch here. Laws checked in. Here's Cousins. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Cousins has got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
There's the pick. Clarkson kicks to Cauley-Stein. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Ellis. To the inside. Here's Ibaka. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Thunder lead by 16.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Collison. And Doris, what's his status?
Well, guys, the Kings head athletic trainer gave me an update. He said he's having back spasms and it's causing him a lot of pain. That's a bitter pill for them to swallow at such an early stage of the season. It really changes the look of this entire team, guys.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best, as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it, and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Green comes in for Kevin Durant, and it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Clock at 4, and it's going to be a 3-second call. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In third, the Thunder.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And, boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
From downtown, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Freak's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And he gets the bucket. Waiters got 5 points so far.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
There's a screen. Akedia. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Passes it to Waiters. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Waiters got 4 points in the quarter.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets.
The Kings trail by 20. So for Oklahoma City right now, Hines in at power forward. Ellis is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant. And it's Ibaka in at the center position. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That's on Terrence Jones. That free throw missing. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Jones. He hits the second from the line. Now here's Collison. Cousins with a screen on Westbrook. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
Durant kicks to Freak. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. There's the dish to Collison. Here's Cousins. No good from 18.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive. Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
It's Westbrook with the drive. He dishes it to Freak, and stolen by Cauley Stein. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Excellent game we've seen from DeMarcus Cousins. He has 14 points and also a blocked shot.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Oklahoma City.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Sacramento with the ball. Collison kicks to Cauley Stein.
And that kind of defense ain't gonna get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
There's no doubt about that, fellas. I mean, the more finishes like that he gets, the more his confidence will grow.
Collison kicks to Cauley Stein to the wing right side. And that one good from Clarkson. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Westbrook against Collison. Here's Hines. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And now it's up to 25 points for Freak.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Screen by Cousins. Here's Collison. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Westbrook against Collison. Here's Hines. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Clarkson passes to Collison. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Well, Darren Collison has been getting it done. He's got 10 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Zeller, he's checked in for Cousins. And it's Shumpert in there for Clarkson. Ellis dishes to Freak. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ellis. Outside Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And it's Freak missing.
I cannot understand why he keeps jacking up these threes. This is not what the fans came to see.
Grant, that's good.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And stolen by Zeller. Inside, here's Cauley Stein.
Excellent feed from D.C., Darren Collison.
Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
And Freak throws it down.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
1:37 left here in the fourth quarter. Collison kicks to Shumpert. To the paint. Grant the pass to Shumpert. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it up. Zeller dishes to Grant. Outside Shumpert. To the inside. Zeller drops in the layup for 2.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Oklahoma City leading by 11.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Thunder.
2 great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And at key points in this game, they stayed committed to their brand of basketball. That's why they'll be taking the front end of this 3-game season series against the Kings.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Freak. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
No good with the triple. Pass to Grant. And it's Freak with the rebound. Durant kicks to Ellis. Here's Hines. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony,
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
A tremendous night of shooting the basketball for him tonight. He was nearly 60% from the field. Ernie, 60. That's Shaq-like numbers. Okay, that's Kenny Smith-like numbers. I'm telling you, this guy was outstanding. I love the way he shot it all over the place.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.